guys, it's Fibromyalgia Awareness Day, so I'm here with a quick video to let you guys know what it's all about. Fibromyalgia is the chronic illness that I suffer from and I've been dealing with for maybe about 5 years now, so I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about it and how it can affect people and stuff. So fibromyalgia is a long-term condition that causes pain all over the body. That's the very simplified version of it, but it can also cause a lot of other symptoms as well. People have tingling, numbness, fatigue, trouble sleeping, brain fog, which is problems with memory, concentration, finding the right words to say. A lot of people have digestive problems, dizziness, trouble regulating their body temperature. So it can cause a whole host of symptoms, but the main one being pain and the secondary one being fatigue, really. There are a number of treatments available, but none of them are really that successful. None of them have a really high success rate in my personal experience. A lot of the medications that are prescribed are for other conditions, antidepressants, epilepsy medication, and none of them have a particularly high success rate. So of course we can take painkillers of varying strengths and things like that, but obviously with a chronic condition you very quickly build up a tolerance to those drugs and then you have to take more to get the same effect, and it just gets a little bit out of hand. So I know a lot of people that just completely stay away from painkillers, and that's totally fine. I personally take some painkillers. I don't take super strong ones because I can't function on them very well. Obviously, if you do take some painkillers, you have to deal with all the side effects that come with them. So it's not ideal, and there doesn't really seem to be that much research on fibromyalgia. We don't really know what the causes are. We don't really have any effective treatment for it. And it's quite a similar story for other chronic illnesses, which is incredibly frustrating for those of us that are just sitting around waiting for a cure. There are lots of things that you could experiment with besides medication. I know people that have had success changing their diet, certain types of exercise. For me, yoga is really great. I've personally tried physiotherapy, hydrotherapy, acupuncture, massage. I've seen chiropractors, I've seen osteopaths, you name it, I have tried it. And nothing has really been particularly useful, to be honest. So yeah, there are many different theories about what causes it. None have really been proven. So no one really knows what it's about, why we have it. But the most common theory is that our brains process stimuli differently. So somewhere along the line, our brain is receiving the signal that we're in pain. So something's going wrong there with the brain and the signaling and the nerves. I don't know. But hopefully there will be some more research in the coming years, because no one really knows what it is, which is just great. But it's certainly not in our heads. The pain that we experience is very real, and it can really impact our lives. It can be quite variable. It's a very variable condition. Some people are able to live a normal life, work a normal job, etc., and others are completely bedbound. So it can also vary day to day for each person. So, you know, we have good days and bad days. It can affect almost every aspect of your life, whether it's work or hobbies or personal relationships. For me personally, I struggle with standing or sitting upright because most of the pain that I experience is in my neck and my back, which means that for every few hours of activity I do, I need a really long rest period of me just reclining on the sofa, taking the weight off my joints, hot water bottle, heating everything up and making everything relax. I also get very faint, so I struggle with travelling, especially by myself, which can be very scary when you feel like you're going to black out and you're by yourself on public transport. So that's something that's really difficult for me. On particularly bad days, I can barely move and I need help getting dressed. I can't get in or out of the shower by myself. I can't cook for myself. So I need a lot of help sometimes. And that's the reality for a lot of people with fibro, but you don't see much of that because we all put on a happy face on social media and do our best to pretend that our lives are normal. But what you don't see are the bad days. You know, you see us going out and doing things, which we do because we deserve to be able to enjoy ourselves from time to time. But you don't see the recovery period. You don't see the days of severe pain and suffering that comes afterwards. And I think it's important to remember that what you see on social media is only a tiny snapshot of someone's life. You're seeing exactly what they want you to see. And people might be fighting a battle that you don't know about. While fibromyalgia isn't a life-threatening condition, many people do take their own lives because it is so horrible to have to deal with day in, day out. And most of you guys know that I lost a fellow fibro sufferer to suicide very recently, one of my good friends. So it's something to think about, it's something to bear in mind. One study, I think it was a Danish study, found that women with fibro are 10 times more likely to commit suicide than the general population. 10 times. So if you know someone with a chronic illness, don't let them suffer alone. Please reach out to them. Let them know that you're there for them, whether that's popping around for a cup of tea or just sending them a nice message. It really does make a difference knowing that you have people that care about you and that you've got a support system in place, because it is a really horrible thing to have to deal with every day. But yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to know about fibromyalgia, please do let me know. I'll try and answer your questions as best I can. I hope that was informative and gave you guys a little glimpse into the world of living with fibromyalgia. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.